I'm continuing again with the Final Fantasy XIV. And okay, let's change gear. And I think this might look good. Ah, there is something not correct. Okay, so this looks more like it. Okay, let's check where to go. Aha, custom audience. So it will be a lot of new locations. So we are in Stormblood and there are totally different areas to explore. We need to go outside. Maybe I check mended that my gear is. Okay, gear is good. There is a Raupan and Pippin. We completed the fate. And of course always it's good idea to use mount. Let's take Final Fantasy XIV Prodigal. Just check, do we have... There was some kind of new thing here. I remember after patch there was some kind of grants entrance to the Hall of Novice and access to the regimen of training exercises. So maybe I try this Hall of Novice. I know that this is kind of new thing of the patch. The Hall of Novice offers training exercises for party combat. As your level rises, you will face greater combat challenges with all manner of dangerous enemy attacks. These exercises are designed to arm you with the knowledge you will need to survive. Upon completing them, you will receive the Neophyte's Ring, which will increase experience earned by 30% until the level. Of course, I don't have any use for this, but I still think this is useful. Because if I watch live letter, there was something that can react to attack markers. Because in some of those dungeon battles, these are kind of useful. Welcome, Master. In this training exercise we will have you carry out a variety of common evasive maneuvers. My agent here will serve you as your opponent. Try to get sense for her oncoming attacks and handle them. Take your starting position when you are ready to begin. As you doubles no few magic strike wide radius around given target. The market of just attacks you often. If you sense that you've been marked, you will move away from your allies so that they aren't caught in the blast. So we need to move. The danger is greater still if an ally is targeted at the same time. Stand too close to one enemy, you will suffer double the impact. Let's exercise begin. So we will need to move from allies far away. Bravo. Okay, this went first one completed. To start the next exercise, take your starting position. Ah, okay, this time it's over here. Our next exercise features a strike so powerful it cannot be endured alone. Allow me to demonstrate its marker. Okay, so we need to gather as a group. Should the enemy perform such an attack, you and your allies must stand together in order to retreat. Upon sensing this marker, locate its target and make your way there as quick as you can. Let's exercise begin. Now this is totally opposite. Among your adventures, I'm given to understand that these are known as tag markers. Rings odd to my ear. Start the exercise, take your starting position. Next we look little variety of attack that none but the tank can handle. Behold its marker. So this is for tank. Remember, only tank is equipped by this blow magnitude. Any other caught in blast won't left standing. Now proper demonstration every position so that the tank may shield against its strike alone. So okay, only tank can endure this attack. I try to go this side. So if you go directly behind tank, it's not good. Fail to deal with, you do well employ what abilities have to lighten the damage. To start exercise, take your starting position. Next, let us practice how to handle more persons and take note on this marker. What will follow is chain of attacks that says you must stay on the move, all while keeping away from. Okay, so this means you need to continuously move. Aha, it's not enough. You need to move away from your allies. Aha, I wonder if wait. Okay, basic training. At least now we were far away from our allies. Now that you have learned the basics, it's time to put out your knowledge to the test. Overcome this final challenge and your training will be complete. We shall now begin with the final challenge once you are prepared. Now we need to remember everything. There will be different attacks. Okay, we need to again do it again. First one didn't went well. Okay, this was nice. Okay, this was also nice. First one, I didn't succeed with the first one. There is something wrong with the first one. Okay, this one, first one I didn't. There is something wrong with the very first one. Maybe I need to check what I did. Okay. Do the complete. Okay. Master of Trials. React to attack markers. So I actually from life letter and those I learned that this was kind of new, and I had heard many people saying that this would have been very nice in the very early of the game when you started the whole Final Fantasy XIV, because in always those dungeons there are some kind of ultimate attacks and very special attacks that you need to know how to move correctly. And let's see, what do we have here? Okay, now it really starts the main quest. Let fill your hearts with pride. And okay, what do we have? Okay, high steel knuckles, high steel trident. These sound that they are more like fighter types. And I think this might be good for magic use or white mage. So I think last one. Miyako is ready to return to Ragel's Ridge. Well, there is no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the ridge. I just check how far away we need to go. I just check, is there any aha, I have also this. I've totally obtained. Would you like to view tutorial? Mockner Pendium. Tutorial can be accessed at any time via button. Muggle treasure trove is not currently underway. The Muggle treasure trove is a special event held at irregular intervals. Complete objectives during the event to obtain irregular tombstones which can be traded. So okay, but maybe I check this one. The compass dictates currently. Okay, it's very far away. Maybe I just, because we completed previous. Let's jump right away to Ragel's Ridge. I check, did I get any damage? Ah, this was material. Maybe I check, do I have anything to melt? In inventory we can try for things. What about equipped? Equipped are already cured. Aha, I really have damage. So during training I got some of damage. Maybe I check others loose. I wonder what Conrad has planned for us. Alice, the tale will need to be spread far and wide if it's to help the resistance draw new recruits. Fortunately, Nago is eager to see that. But there is also Melfred has also one quest. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and resistance fighter came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Kahneman's newest weapons and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that day will, for the marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of campaign by United Ayrshire to drive the Guardians from our lands. Promise and platitudes mean naught without an action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Oh, to think that the last time Grident troops trod this soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long bloody history to be sure, and gives me a heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Silverian Alicia, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. And I take this quick time material, spell speed +6. Thumbs up. Okay, then there is another quest for Melfred. A familiar face forgotten. Melfred cannot help but wonder if you remember who he is. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we would meet again here of all places, though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time. What would I say? No, that was a lifetime ago. There is no need to apologize. But now that down in Cormiel we didn't forget about you, not the loves you saved. As for me, I went to light little Alamigo while Kalian was recovering. Gandalf was my former commander and old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to expand our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo and others went Ulda for work. But as you can see, I choose to come back to Kirabania and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east in the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alakanha. Alakanha, if you are going there, you are taking me with you. Ah, that's right, you are from Alakanha, aren't you? Please, by all means, we would welcome the company. There'll be more than just asking around what we can talk about on the way. Make your preparation and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Maybe I'll check again others. Ida and I were born in Alakanha, though I can't say I remember much about it. If you're looking for the tunnel to the peaks, it's right this way. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We are on mission for Conrad to Alakanha. Clear the barricade, if you would. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There is more villages here than out here, but also more Imperial keeping close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. I just remember I check. I got this spell casting. Spell speed +3. Maybe I can actually. I tried it again. There was material meld. Can I remove? Okay, there is actually... okay, not this. There is spell speed. I think from this I can remove retrieve material. I check, can I made one of these? Okay, this is too... I haven't enough skill. But I actually now can attach little bit better determination +6 and spell speed 6. So I can make it a little bit better. Okay, now we have determination +6, spell speed +6. So we have better materia. Not this, but another. Over here.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
This wasn't the work of Gallians, but of Theodoric. His army massacred the monks here in decades ago. By the time the Black Wolf arrived with his legion, it was already a ruin. We have glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than testament to the savage impulses of lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we have no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for the patrol as we move. Maybe I steal, because I know this is totally new area. There might be Ether 606, and let's summon Torgal. Maybe I try. Okay, here are fate targets. I thought that I try to do more fates from time to time. Kind of collect. Seems that you get so slowly. You need very many of these to get the down. I don't even have half. managed to complete this phase. This fate was quite a battle. Some of those fates stayed along. You discover new location. Of course, this fate is almost exact. Guards, look at the tower to the southeast. How long did it take them to build it? Nary an Imperial in sight, that's a mercy. Alakana due east past that bridge, follow me, it's not much further. And just short break. Here was your hello. I just keep very short break. Back. So, okay, we are going with Final Fantasy XIV and we are currently in Stormblood. And let's check what Leaves and Medfrid are thinking. I couldn't have been older than 5 when we left this place. My memories are hazy at best. I think I also in tomorrow do some kind of live stream. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagine it would be, oh sorry. That has nothing to do with why we are here. We need recruits. We do, but as I said back at the Reach, it's a little bit more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we are short-handed because many of our people were taken in the Griffin's promises and went to the war, never to return. It wasn't just them though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alcana lost a few yachts as well. If there is truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming alliance to the resistance, and rightfully so. So with all in that mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piece in the Vicar's eye. You need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. You must speak with the elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. You listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Okay, so here will be next one. The Prodigal daughter. It seems that those equipments are probably for fighters, and the last one is for magic use or white mage. So I think it's again this last one what is good for. Medfrey would like to introduce you to the village elder. Ragafrin, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present, let's have a word. And okay, this is also totally new location. When you are in totally new location, it's good to attune to the Earthright. And I think this must be the first thing to do. And then here is weather forecast. Wise woman once said that she who doesn't pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet. Sound advice, if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies will tell us this fine day? So this is weather forecast for different areas. I think what is this location? Okay, there is thunder. And I think it might be probably wind. Thunder or wind. Just checking weather. And then I think if there is any kind of mender to repair arms. Angry call. I just check kind of any services here. It might be, of course, that because we are totally new to this area. There are no... okay, there was mend. Time to repair all those items. Don't know you, traveler, you merchant, you'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well-met, elder, and sincerest apologies that I didn't send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Metroid, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The griffin came with many men, and left with many more. Such is the rumor, is it true? He lit a fire in their heart, and then dangled the dream before their tired eyes, and now you come to steal away what few may remain. The griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, called comfort for the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we keep before you have your fill? But sir, you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we got left. I hate with every fiber of my being, but hate's not in my afraid I can't. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone who came, but you need to go. Now leave us be and never return. You have got no right to speak us like that. I've got quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you, leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You are one of Cordy's girls. Lys Hext, and I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. Rargar, the last time I saw you were, I didn't even know if you were still alive, and I never thought you would come. I almost didn't. Okay, Hervasio. Thank you for stopping by. I almost didn't, and my sister never. Feel lots of others won't either, and that's why we got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I have got no right to tell you, leave. Alakana is as much your home as it's mine. But I say you again, we can't give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. check what the Lice is thinking. We didn't come here to fight. I hope I haven't made mess of things. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we have been granted permissions to stay. I was hoping Rakanfrid might help us to recruit some of his people. That clearly isn't going to happen. If we convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and it's hard as hell, but I say we approach the village directly, see what problems they have got and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. So okay, we got piety material +6, good thing. We get better material. Okay, so now it's time to get the info. Angry call. Regards you with suspicion. A new face in Alakana, huh? What would you ask of me then? A stranger and generous souls beside Palax, there is not more suspicious than good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I expect you would go about your business with more discretion. Bakami, you are really here to help, aren't you? Very well, I'll take you up on offer, stranger. My little brother's working drugs by Grim and Edit. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Right then, Frighten calls his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. Maybe I'd first do this task. I collect this time. I do a little bit more these fates. Aha. It seems that there wasn't that much time. This fate was almost ending. Aha, there is somewhere near northeast. southwest. Aha. Southwest. Now it's very near. Okay, 98. I just check, is it on the top? It might be on the top. Yes, it was on the top. Okay, we got the peaks. I check if there are any other ether currents near. Okay, next is very far away. Cooking and tasty stew for our friend Quarring over there. I would help him by taking up pickaxe myself, but we end up with more stone than we could ever sell. There just isn't that much demand for it nowadays. Helmet, here for leftovers are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They are bleeding heavy, mind, so be careful when you pick them up. Maybe I check quest. Deliver. Okay, we need to go back a la Carna, but I think we also might use teleport. New phase, you have my leftovers. You load 10 and 60 stones, what do you get? Another day, order and deeper in depth. Will be actually went and brought a whole lot, much of plants. It's all Peter one making fire sand in case you have curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes takes got good deposits. It ain't hard for my brother to pass for any other blooding curryman all the while spiffing bits and pieces of the side, bundle up and sell to the sufferers that would trade with the resistance. It's a living and way of fighting back besides our way of spitting in the Guardian's eye for putting our father in the imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know it's dead or alive even, though if he were alive he wouldn't be long for this world if he were caught fighting for the resistance, so this is the best we can do. That is long and short of it. What do we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find most folks here aren't much difference, everybody got a reason, but in the end the result is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know is that I know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. Chrysalis is here, but her mind is elsewhere. You would keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after the cold nights. Hard labors right out too much pain and trouble for others. There is tea, what helps with it though. I need to grind a chop full horn and hornbill down for the blend. There you go, and get some for me, just like that. You didn't trouble yourself so. Maybe I'll stop here and repair my gear. Maybe I check, are there any ether currents? 491. More far away. You have been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? Mix a fine medicinal tea, then ground in the fine powder and mix with other ingredients. Mix fine. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will exile. This country hards on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they make me known. I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know, whereas a live one. You are with the Resistance, right? I suppose there is no reason not to tell you then. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out in the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs, and then I had the good fortune to run in the Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, so they said, not that I'd have made a difference. I fought back. I knew what a lot of them were about the moment that Kenturion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too. I and many others, I imagine, help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. A life more ordinary. Now there seems to be something good for healer. Kind of nice skin sandals of healing. Level 16. But where is item 255 feet? Metri is hard at work trying to win over the villages of Alakana. Arterio are silver and I've been trying to help the villagers deal with the food shortage of days. Recently the Imperials have been swooping the village, announcing and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the resistance. It's not too much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they got left. How's Luce getting on, by the way? You would think people would be more inclined to trust the local girl, assuming they remember her. That is. Okay, those boots are much better than my current. I just checked, do I have any better boots? 130. I have 140. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot on the other side of his past wall, living the high life Alvaga? Not so fair. That's not fair. Oh, and who is this another one of your freedom-loving friends deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into frenzy will go from storm and castrum with our pickaxes and shovels, leave all of you before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak with like the one of us. You can't even begin to understand what's being true. You went here, Liz. You went here. This is my home and I love it all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it, you'll keep us out of your doom rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamico. Let's go and find Mefrin. Looks like the elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the war. I thought I might be able to appeal them to the as well, I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived though, I like they have. I can't claim to, the struggle like they do either, Liz. I ran too, but if I hadn't, I have never met Silverian or the rest of you, and we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choice, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help someone, anyone, we need help. I don't like the sound of that one bit, come on. Tributum and the bloody rat men, damn it all. You hit there, take a deep breath and tell us what happened. It was all business as usual, tributum too soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Quickling attacked. They took my brother and our money, took him where? Ruins to the south of here was a stone temple before they came, and listen, Velkrata's the only family I've got left. If I lose him, the Ziggurat, if the Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. We have got to get after them. If there is even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try. You are right, Liz. We got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the tributum. The Guardians won't suffer excuses if they are late. Okay, so we got... actually, I know this. This time I actually want this healing shoes. nice to finally get better item from the quest. Kiara seems to look like something else. And I think in this part I probably go back to apartment. So teleporting back to Imperium. Let's check anything. Okay, everything is good condition. Okay, a little bit wrong location. Little bit new Hall of Fame stuff. That dark, larger one. So I want to thank you everyone for stopping by, and especially Hervasio. So this time it was a little bit more to go on with the Stormblood expansion and doing couple of those quests, and in the very beginning there was actually a little bit training with new markers with the quest reactive attack markers. So it was kind of new Hall of the Novice after new patch or new upgrade.